Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Soil here, and today I want to teach you how you can trade on Binance. This is a complete beginner's guide and we're going to discuss every detail about trading on this platform. I place timestamps in the description of this video so you can directly go to the parts you want to know about simply by clicking on them. Without wasting any more time, let's get started. When you log into Binance, this is the page you see. This is actually homepage of your account. Here in the menu bar, you see we have trade, which gives us different options for trading. Our main focus in this video will be buy or sell on the exchange, and we have two kinds of it: classic or advanced. And margin trading is actually a trading method that is part of the exchange and you can access it from there. And after I fully explain how you buy or sell on the exchange, I'll discuss the margin trading so you will understand what it is. And I will also explain convert and P2P trading at the end of this video so you learn how you can buy or sell coins with these methods. You can access the trading exchange here directly by clicking on classic or advanced, or you can access it from here and there in the exchange. You can switch between classic or advanced. All right, here we go. We are in the exchange now. First, let me show you the difference between classic and advanced. Here in the top right of the window, we have setting button. Here you can switch between light or dark mode, as you can see. And here you can change the red and green color into traditional or fresh. We keep it fresh. And here you can customize the layout of the window, which is actually the classic or advanced that was labeled in the homepage. By choosing the classic, as you can see, the chart is in the middle of the window, order book in the left, and the pairs and the market trades here in the right. You can place buy or sell orders here below the chart, and you can manage your trades here below everything. And by choosing pro or advanced layout, you see that the chart is in the left, and below that you can manage your trades, and you can access the pairs here above the chart, order book and trades here in the middle, and you can place buy or sell orders here in the right side of the window. We have another layout which is named full screen, which is somehow similar to pro, but the buy and sell orders here in separate sections, and order book and trades here above that. Selecting a layout is actually your personal choice, and you must see with which of them you're more comfortable. And in this video, we continue with pro layout. By the way, in pro layout, you have more options to customize your layout. For example, you can turn off the order book and trades if you don't need them. And you can drag these windows, as you can see, or resize them and make them bigger or smaller. And you can go back to default setting just by clicking here, back to default layout. Here above the chart, you can choose the coin that you want to trade, and they are in the form of pairs. Every asset that you trade here is in a pair. You're gonna give something in an exchange of receiving something else. All right, for example, here Bitcoin to Tether is selected, and this is the price. 1 Bitcoin equals something like 32,000 Tether. If you don't know what Tether is a stable coin, and it was originally designed to always be worth of $1, and it's categorized in fiat currencies. We have also other stable coins like BUSD or TUSD, or you can even trade in terms of fiat currencies like Euro or Australian dollars, British pound. But you must pay attention that among all these fiat currencies, the highest trading volume is for USDT or Tether, so you will have higher liquidity for trading. Let me show you. For example, for Bitcoin, we search here BTC, and here, as you can see, for Bitcoin to Tether, BTC to USDT, as you can see, we have volume of more than $3 billion for the past 24 hours. But for BUSD, for example, here, as you can see, the 24 hours volume is something like $900 million. Or for example, for Bitcoin to Euro, as you can see here, it's $153 million, or for British pound is something like $34 million. So you can clearly see that Bitcoin to Tether has a trading volume in compared to other stable coins or fiat currencies. You can also trade your coins in terms of other coins. Here, this small menu bar actually filters the search result Until now, it was on fiat, and for example, we can select BTC or Bitcoin, and here we search, for example, Ethereum, ETH, and here it is, and this is the price. Every Ethereum equals to 0.038 Bitcoin, and below that you can see how much is its dollar equivalent, or you can select BNB, the Binance coin, and this is list of the coins that you can trade in terms of BNB, or you can filter based on other altcoins. Here we continue with BTC to USDT, Bitcoin to Tether. Here we have some useful information. This is the price, and you see how it's changing. This is the amount of changes that we've had in the past 24 hours in terms of dollar amount and percentage of changes. This is the highest price, and this is the lowest price in the past 24 hours. This is the volume traded in the past 24 hours in terms of number of coins, which is something like 103,000 coins. And here the 24 hours volume in terms of Tether, which is actually the dollar amount of trading volume that is more than $3 billion, as you can see. Here's a chart, the price chart of Bitcoin to Tether. It's a candlestick chart, and you can switch to line chart by clicking time, as you can see. We go back to candlestick chart, and here you can choose your desired time frame, which can be weekly, daily, 4 hours, 1 hour, and even minutes. You can customize your favorite time frames here. By clicking this button, you can add other market information like volume bars, which is already added to this chart, or you can search your favorite indicators and add them to your chart. For example, I search MACD, and by clicking on that, as you can see, the indicator is added here, and you can close the indicator by clicking on the delete button. Here you have some tools that you can use them for trading. For example, you can use this for drawing trend lines like this, and simply by clicking on that, here you have some options for settings, and you can remove it by this button. This chart is actually from TradingView, and we have also the original one, which is from the Binance, but it's very basic and you don't have many tools, and the indicators are also limited, as you can see. So this chart that is from TradingView is better. And here's the depth graph, which is actually the graphical representation of the order book that you see here. You may ask, what is order book? When you place an order to buy or sell, you will actually buy or sell from an order that is on the order book. And if the order doesn't exist in this order book, in other words, if no one is buying or selling at the price that you placed your order, so your order remains in this order book until someone buys or sells at your price. Actually, these are pending orders you see here in the order book section, and the most recent completed orders are shown here in trade section. So here, these are the most recent trades that are successfully completed. Okay, getting back to the price chart, here by the help of this button, you can have a full screen chart, which is more helpful when you're analyzing the chart. I've already explained the order book that shows pending buying and selling orders. Here, by the help of these buttons, you can have a larger list of only pending buying orders or pending selling orders. And I also explained that the most recent completed orders are shown here in trades section. Alright, now let's see how we place buy or sell orders in practice and how we manage the orders. Here in the far right of the window is where you buy or sell coins. Here in the bottom, we see our assets based on the pairs that we have selected here, and we can see how much of the coins we have available. As you can see here, we have 0 Bitcoin and we have something like 48.5 Tethers available. And here you can deposit or withdraw from your account. Here in the top we have 2 tabs, buy and sell. The pair that we have selected is Bitcoin to Tether, which actually means we buy or sell Bitcoin in exchange of Tether. So to buy Bitcoin, you must have Tether available. Also here it shows how much Tether you have to buy Bitcoin with that. And to sell Bitcoin, you must have Bitcoin available, which we don't have any BTC right now. And here it also shows that we don't have any Bitcoin to sell. We go back to Buy tab, and below that you see that we have 3 tabs. Actually it's 4, and the other is inside Stop Limit, as you can see here. These are actually the kinds of order that we can place: market order, limit order, and stop limit order. And you must understand what they are and how they can be helpful in different situations. Let's begin with market order. With the help of market order, you can buy or sell quickly with the best current available price. What does this mean? This means that your buy or sell order will be executed instantly with the best available price here in pending orders in order book that are previously placed by other traders. So by the help of market order, you buy or sell at the current market price. Alright, let's place a market order and see how it works. Here, as I said, it shows how much Tether is available for us to buy Bitcoin. Here the price is set to market because we are placing a market order. And here in this box, we enter the amount that we want to buy. And actually it's based on your available Tether. And if you enter, for example, 1 Bitcoin, you see that it gives the alert that the maximum amount that we can buy with our available Tether is something like 0.0015. Here also we have a slider that helps us to set the amount easily by dragging, as you can see. By the help of this slider, you can easily set the amount as a percentage of your available Tether, for example 25% or 50%, 80%, or you can set to maximum 100%, and you will buy Bitcoin at the current price of the market with all your available Tether, which gives you something like 0.001 BTC. Okay, let's for example set it on 50%, and this means that we're going to buy BTC at the current price of the market with half of our available Tether. And here it shows that with half of our available Tether, we can buy something like 0.0007 Bitcoin. And simply by clicking buy BTC, as you can see, it's done and we have bought Bitcoin. And now, as you can see here in the assets, we have Bitcoin available. Because now we have BTC, we can sell the BTC. If we go to sell tab, you can see that we have Bitcoin available to sell. For another example, let's buy Ethereum. Here we search Ethereum, ETH, and here it is. We chose ETH to USDT because we have USDT and we want to buy Ethereum by Tether. Here in the bottom in the assets, as you can see, we have 24.4 Tether available to buy Ethereum and no Ethereum available yet, as you can see. So we place another market order, and this time we set the amount to 100%. Actually, we want to buy Ethereum with all amount of our available Tether. We click on the buy ETH and the order is executed. And now you see that we have 0.01 Ethereum available and very small amount of Tether, less than $1, which actually a transaction couldn't be done with this much of Tether coin, and it's remained in the wallet. Okay, now let's sell the Bitcoin and Ethereum that we just bought, and after that let's place a limit order and see what it is. The Ethereum to USDT is already selected. We go to sell tab, we want to sell all of it, and we click on the sell ETH, and it's done, and we sold our Ethereum. And as you can see, the available Ethereum value is very small, that couldn't be part of the transaction. And you see that now we have 24 Tethers available. Now let's sell our Bitcoin. Here we search BTC and BTC to USDT. The sell tab is selected, market order. We set the amount to 100% and we click on sell BTC. And it's done, and we sold our Bitcoin. And now, as you can see, this is how much Bitcoin we have available, which is very small. And here's the amount of Tether that we have available now. Please pay attention that market orders are used in situations when buying or selling your coins and getting out of the position is more important than buying or selling it in a certain price, because you may pay higher fees and higher prices because of slippage. If you don't know what slippage is the difference between the price you expect from a trade and the price that the trade is actually executed. For example, when the market is highly volatile and the Bitcoin price is falling sharply, you place a sell market order, but after that you see that the price that the order is executed is lower than what you expected. So market orders are only used when you are in a rush and you want to quickly buy or sell the coin, no matter higher or lower price than what you expect. And another usage of market order is when you have set stop limit order, which I'm going to explain it later what it is. And because of sharp advancing or declining, it was passed over. For example, part of your order failed and part of that not filled, and you want to buy or sell as soon as possible and get out of your position. So in this situation, market order can be helpful. Alright, now let's place a limit order and see what it is and how it can be helpful. Limit order is not like market order that is executed quickly at the current price of the market. Limit order is a kind of pending order, and actually it's placed in order book, and it will be executed when the price reaches to the level that you have specified. We call it limit price. So when the price reaches the limit price or better, your order will be executed, and this means that you can place a buy order lower than the current price of the market, or you can place a sell order higher than the current price of the market. Okay, let's see it in practice. Consider that you have analyzed the chart and you think that 28,000 is a significant support level, for example, and you think that the price will fall to this level, and this price is a good opportunity to buy Bitcoin. So you can place a limit order, so your buy order will be executed at your limit price or a better price. So here in this box, we enter our desired price, which is 28,000, and here in this box we enter the amount, which I just set it, for example, 25%, and in this box it shows us how much it costs in terms of Tether, which is 11.95 USDT, as you can see. Actually, this will be deducted from the Tether amount that I have available here. And one thing I forgot to say in market order is that the minimum amount of order that you can place in Binance is 10 Tether. For example, if I make my orders less than $10, as you can see here, and I click on buy BTC and order failed, and it says total value must be at least 10. By making it again 25%, which makes the total amount above 10, and by clicking buy BTC, the order is successfully placed. You can see here that we have one open order and the information related to this order, like the type, which is limit. It's a buy order. It will be executed at 28,000 or a better price. This is the amount, 0% filled, and this is how much it's worth in terms of Tether. Pay attention that this 11.96 Tether is deducted from your available amount of Tether, and you don't have access to it anymore because it's locked in this open order, and it's not a Bitcoin yet, and you can simply close this order by clicking on the cancel. Please pay attention that the limit buy order is placed below the current price. We set the limit price on 28,000, and even if on this price our order is passed over, it will be executed in lower prices because a limit order will be executed at the limit price or a better price. In this case, you're buying. The lower, the better. You may ask, what happens if we set a limit buy order above the current price? Let's see what happens. For example, let's place our limit price on 40,000 and the amount, for example, 25% of our available Tether, and we click on buy BTC, and it shows this message that your order price is 5% higher than the latest market price. And if we click on the confirm, it's done and the order executed instantly. Why? Because as I said, Limit orders are executed at the limit price or a better price, and in this case that we are buying because the current price is better than the price that we set for our limit price, so the order executed immediately on the current price of the market. And in limit sell order, you place your limit price above the current price and you intend to sell your coin at that price or a better price. Pay attention that you don't set your limit price below the current price, because we are selling and the current price would be a better price and the order will be executed instantly. Always remember, your limit order will be executed on the limit price that you have set or a better price. Consider you have analyzed the chart and you think that we have a significant resistance level at 40,000 and the price may fall after hitting that level, so you can set a limit order to sell your Bitcoin at that price or a better price. So here we set the limit price to 40,000 and here we set the amount and we want to sell all the Bitcoin that we have available, and we click on sell BTC and the order is placed successfully. And here you can see we have an open order and we can close it anytime we want by clicking on this cancel button. Limit orders are not executed instantly and they are used when you don't want to get out of your position quickly. By the help of limit orders, you can have better buying or selling prices, and traders usually place limit orders near support and resistance levels. Alright, now let's see what is stop limit order and how we can place it and in what situations it can help us. Stop limit order is a kind of limit order, but here we have another setting that is called stop price, and it actually triggers the limit order. So here you set the stop price and then limit price, and when the price reaches to the stop price, your limit order becomes active and goes to order book. Now let's see how we place stop limit order in practice. The main usage of stop limit order is for managing risk, setting stop loss order specifically. Consider, for example, you want to set your stop loss here on 28,000. So we go to stop limit order, we set the stop price on 28,000. And this is the trigger for the limit order that we want to set now. And for limit price, pay attention that you can set it to 28,000 equal to the stop price, but it is safer to set it a little lower than the stop price. Why? Because when the market is highly volatile and the price is declining sharply, your order may not get filled and your position may go to more loss. So by placing the limit price a little lower than the stop price, you will have higher possibility that your order will get filled when the price reaches the stop price. So we set it, for example, 27,000. And for the amount we set it on 100% of our total available Bitcoin, and by clicking on sell BTC, here's the confirmation by clicking on the confirm, and it's done, successfully placed. And here is the order information. As you can see here, you see that we have trigger conditions which is less than 28,000. So when the price fall and reaches to 28,000, this limit order, which is actually set on 27,000, becomes active and goes to order book. But what happens now? If you remember, this is a limit order, so it sells at 27,000 or a better price. Where's the price now? Higher and in a better level at 28,000 or maybe lower depending on the volatility of the market. So actually you sell your Bitcoin somewhere near the stop price when the market is calm, and when the market is highly volatile, maybe lower than that level, your order gets filled. That's why we set the limit price lower than the stop price. Stop limit buy order is useful, for example, when you forecast starting of an uptrend, when the price possibly breaks a resistance level and you think after breaking that the price is gonna advance. So consider this level is 40,000 and we set it for stop price 40,000 here, and for limit price we set it a little higher. For example, we set it on 41,000, So we can be sure when the market is sharply advancing, our order will be executed entirely. Pay attention that in stop limit buy order, we set the limit price a little higher than the stop price. And we set the amount, for example, 100% of our available Tether, and we click on buy BTC, and the order will be placed on the order book. Pay attention that in this situation, you cannot place simply a limit buy order, because if you place a limit buy order at 40,000, for example, it will be executed instantly at the current price of the market, because it would be a better price than 40,000, right? The limit order will be executed at 40,000 or a better price. So it will be executed at the current price of the market. Another kind of order that you can place on Binance is OCO. One cancels the other. Actually, it's a mix of stop limit order and limit order, and it's useful for placing stop loss order and take profit order at the same time. If either of the orders is triggered, the other order will be canceled. Let's go to Sell tab and OCO. Here you place your limit order. Actually, by the help of this order, you can set take profit order. For example, consider we got a strong resistance level at 40,000 and we want to sell our Bitcoin at that level. So here we set the limit price on 40,000. So when the price reaches to 40,000, this order will be triggered and your Bitcoin will be sold at 40,000 or a better price. And here in this part, you set stop limit order, which actually by the help of this order, you can set stop loss order. For example, consider you want to set your stop loss on 30,000 and you want to sell your Bitcoin when the price reaches to this level. So you enter 30,000 here in stop price. And here for the limit price, you enter a price which is a little lower than 30,000. For example, we enter 29,000. Here we set the amount. I set it 100% of my available Bitcoin. And by clicking on sell BTC, the orders are placed here. Pay attention that when any of these orders is triggered, the other order will be canceled automatically. And if you cancel one of them, for example, if I cancel this one, you see that the other order also will be canceled. All right, until now, you learned how to place different types of orders in this trading exchange and in what situations they are helpful. Pay attention that this market that we are trading is spot market. In spot markets, whatever the asset is, like commodity, currency pairs, securities, Bitcoin, whatever, they are traded for immediate delivery. For example, consider I have a Bitcoin and I want to sell it and I'm interested to receive Tether in exchange of my Bitcoin. On the other hand, there must be a person who is looking for Bitcoin in exchange of his Tether. So I give my Bitcoin to him and he gives his Tether to me. And this is done immediately. But we also have futures market where the trades are based on future contracts and delivery of the financial asset that you're trading happens in a future date. So by the help of futures contract, you can make profit in both ways. When you go long, you buy a future contract and you expect that the price is going to rise in the future. And conversely, by going short, you sell a future contract and you expect that the price is going to fall in the future. In spot market, you can make profit only in one way, and this is when you buy Bitcoin, for example, and the Bitcoin price increases and you sell it for profit. But in futures market, you can make profit in both ways, whether the Bitcoin price rise or fall. Here in the menu bar, you can access Binance futures trading platform, which is not the subject of this video, and in a separate video I'll explain it if you're interested. And another option that is related to trading, whether spot or futures, is margin trading, which at the start of the video I mentioned it here in trade menu. Margin trading is a trading method that you borrow money from the broker or a third party to have a greater amount of capital to leverage your positions, and by doing this you will have larger profits on successful trades. But you must pay attention that if the trade is not successful, your loss also will be large, same as a profit. You can access margin trading here by clicking these two tabs, cross 3x and isolated 10x, which these numbers are actually the leverage rates. For example, in cross 3x, you can leverage your positions up to 3 times your capital. So consider, for example, you have $10,000 in your account and the Bitcoin price is $30,000. So by the help of margin trading, you can buy one Bitcoin by your $10,000. But I repeat it again, it's true that you will have larger profit on successful trades, but if your trade doesn't go the way you expected, your loss will also be large, same as your expected profit. Margin trading is like a double sword, and you must be very careful with that, especially in cryptocurrency market that is very volatile. Alright, let's go to trade menu again. We've already discussed classic, advanced, and margin trading. And now let's see what Convert and P2P are. Let's begin with Convert. This is the Convert and OTC portal, over-the-counter portal actually, which provides a very easy way to trade. In the first box here, you select the coin that you want to convert. USDT is selected for us because we have USDT available right now. And in the second box here, you select the coin that you want to convert to. As you can see, I have 47 tethers available and I want to convert it to Bitcoin. Pay attention that the minimum amount here in Convert and OTC portal is $20. For example, if I enter here 5 and if I click on preview conversion, you see that here we get the error that the minimum amount is 20. By entering your desired amount or just by clicking on the max, you actually enter your all available coin. And by clicking on preview conversion, you see that how much it would be in Bitcoin, which is 0.001. And if you click on convert, the conversion will be executed and you will buy this much of Bitcoin. Convert and OTC portal can be used by both of small and large crypto traders, but it's more suited for large scale crypto traders and has benefits for them because when the order is large, the order book may not be thick enough and causing slippage. I've already explained the slippage. Slippage is the difference between the price you expect from a trade and the price that the trade is actually executed. And this usually happens when the market is experiencing higher volatility. So for large traders, this kind of converting can be more beneficial and bring them better prices in compared to do a buy or sell on the exchange. Okay, now let's go to P2P and see how we trade here. P2P trading is actually a peer-to-peer trading, and here you can trade crypto in exchange of your local currency. For example, you can choose your local currency here, and here you can select your desired payment, and here you can search based on the amount of your local currency that you want to exchange. And at this part, you can choose the coin that you want to exchange with your currency. And here you can choose you want to buy or sell. The process of P2P trading is very simple. When, for example, you place your buy order, the seller's cryptocurrency will be transferred to a temporary deposit with Binance P2P, and you can have a chat with the seller. And when you make your payment, you can notify the seller, and the seller will release the crypto after the payment confirmation. This process of transaction of money and the coins is managed by a third-party service named escrow service, and actually the Binance P2P's escrow service protects every transaction. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video and I hope it has been helpful for you. If you have any question, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you found any value in this video, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next episode and good luck with your trading.